Yeah, we're really excited for this next one. We love all the games, but back at home against a really good Seattle team. They're hot. They're coming in with a good decisive victory against Nashville, and we love the idea of just getting back out there. A big test for us. Test our where these types of games kind of let you know where you're at, especially at home when we think we can push the tempo and things. But we'll have a big test on our hands. We're excited for it, and again to get back home and challenge ourselves with probably how good we can be at being us, our consistency, our DNA, our style of play against a good opponent.
You just spoke on it. It's going to be a very interesting match. Metro runs a tight ship. How do you expect that playing out tactically?
Listen, it's to understand Seattle. I think you really have to know that they're just solid. They can attack, they can break you down in the build, they can hurt you in transition. Guys got like Jordan Morris coming back from injury, but obviously Ferreira and Rusnak. They have so many weapons up the pitch, but they're also really strong defensively. They're organized. It looks like they're playing the three in the back these days, so they're very aggressive with the wing backs to jump and put you under pressure. And then I think they are a benchmark in this league for winning and what winning looks like, and they've created a beautiful culture over there of winning, and I'm envious of it. We're striving to do that here in many ways. So I love that this challenge is one against a team that I think has so many good things going, and we have a lot of respect for them.
And like you mentioned, we're going to be back at home this weekend. The last two home performances, Charlotte, San Diego, were both standout from this team. What do you think that home environment just kind of brings that next element to these games?
Yeah, listen, there's always something different and special about playing in our building. The way our players, I think, give our fans energy, the way our fans give our players energy, and I think they feed off of each other. We love the altitude. I think teams that come in don't like the altitude, so our ability to put teams in fast games, and knowing that Seattle could be another one that tries to slow things down, and that's always a challenge as we try to ramp things up. So, yeah, look, we will reset it. We won't be thinking of Charlotte, San Diego as much as let's build upon it. We had a good performance against San Diego. We followed it up in Houston. Didn't get all the points, but now can we put three performances together we can be proud of and be able to throw everything at Seattle, because that's what it's going to take.
About that Houston match, what did you see positive and negative from that performance that you're really working on in training this week?
Yeah, look, what we saw positive was the way we start the game, the way we went after it. We talked about not changing so much of who we are and how we show up just because we're on the road in another building. We're at home on any 120 by 75, that we are at home, which is easy to say, but to get the mentality right, to go after it, to be the aggressors. We had a lot of XG on the day, didn't have a lot of XG conceded on the day. We went down 1-0, we came back. Not only came back, we went up 2-1, and we pushed in the second half, and we had a reaction at halftime. So there's lots of things we liked. Again, creating good goal-scoring opportunities, and we didn't stop at just 2 goals. We tried to push. What we try to work on is, again, just getting better at who we are, managing games, game management, and how we can be better in the build. We've been working on in our new system. We know we can go the 4-2-3-1, 4-2-2-2, which gives us lots of central options, and we're trying to get better at, like a day like today, on the big space, where get those relationships right, understand the space, how we can understand what spaces Seattle might give. I think it's pretty clear because they don't change what they do. So I think that was a big emphasis this week.
And a player with Seattle not too far in his rearview mirror, Josh, has he said anything to you about maybe I want to, stick it to my old team or really bring the energy or something like that this week?
Listen, we've been grilling him. He's been a little hesitant to give the secrets away, his old team in Seattle. But no, he's been pretty clear with us. Some of the little details of how they approach games when they come to our building, little nuances about how they use possession and think about some of the tempo and how they control that. They think to control that or set out to do so. There's some little things, but we don't We don't bother Josh too much with that. We won't put too much stock into it. We're expecting Seattle to come here, and they're not coming here for a tie, or they're going to come here to try to win the game. And so are we. So we'll meet halfway, and we'll have to bring our best stuff, but it'll start with us understanding who they are, where they can hurt us, and maybe where we can hurt them. So we're up for it.
And lastly, an injury report on the team right now.
Injury report, we're getting there. Ali Fidel is still out with a little knee injury, but he's on the mend. Adam Beaudry is just had a little ankle. He's trying to make it back for the weekend, especially with Zach going to miss the game from not injured, but a little post-match stuff going on last game. So yeah, we're mostly there. We're getting guys like Sam Vines. He had to step off today. Got to see how he's doing. But Reggie Cannon, who we had to sub last game, just from the overall fitness level and without putting him at risk again for some soft tissue. So he's been building up minutes. So we'll see what he looks like for the game. But yeah, we're close to full strength these days.